Buenas tardes, audience. This is Jerome Wilson, and this will be episode 10 of Road to Phoenix documentaries. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for always tuning in to these episodes. It's always leading up until the main event arrives. And for one thing that I'm glad for is that even though everything is being dragged out, these episodes, long-winded discussions about how to make movies and such, I always appreciate the fact that I learn something new every day. Like, one thing that I never thought about was reshoot after reshoot after reshoot. You get to discover different things. Like, why is it that there's just one male that keeps talking for so long about pointless things in every scene? We need to see different people and different characters. Nobody likes the main characters in any series. They always have a fan favorite. I know I'm not loved, I'm not liked, I'm hated. Thank you very much for the hate. I really, really appreciate it. It gives me life and strength every day. I have a potential fan on here. I can call you a fan, right?
Yes, we can.
Thank you very much. This is Akeem. He is what you would call a random fan of the potential project that is about to be dropped, Road to Phoenix. And for today's episode, it will be titled The Audience. The audience is a very essential aspect to any movie that is created. Nobody is going to see a movie being released in cinemas and you will have an empty audience. That makes absolutely zero sense. But then again, this blessed year of 2020, even though movies have been slated to be released, a lot of people have been watching them at home. There was supposed to be the release of Black Widow, The New Mutants, even Tenet, and I didn't see anybody at cinemas for that because, once again, COVID-19 locked all that down. So the audience is at home right now. So I'm doing this video today, and as usual, the 3 pointers will be dropped. So from an audience's perspective, I will be talking with Akeem today. So pointer number 1, the reactions, the very life of any film, any video, any movie. Yeah. Reactions are the gold mine to making a movie successful. What kind of reaction are you going for in an action movie? What is it that you have as an expectation? What you are anticipating for a movie?
Well, I mean, ideally what you want for any action movie is for it to grab your audience. So you want something that's going to make your audience actually sit up and pay attention. You want something that's going to pop, to stand out, something that's really just going to grab them and let them know that they're in for a good time while watching your film.
Kind of like when Deadpool discussed superhero landings in his first film.
Very true.
I like the fact that he always breaks the fourth wall, that kind of stuff. But
Deadpool's pretty cool with that.
It was good, man. But I love reactions so much. I always go on YouTube and I go to audience reactions for movies these days. I just love to hear them yell. I love to watch how people portray their excitement. It always gives me like a good feeling. That's how you know that something good has come across.
Yeah.
So you always have to remember, people, if you don't get good reactions for whatever you've made, that means that it wasn't done properly at all. You're gonna have to start from the drawing board. And that brings us to point number 2. It is the drawing board. Now, if you want something good for a film, if you want people to react to it, you're going to have to break down every single point. You're going to want to discuss what is going to grab people. What are they going to like? If you are in a meeting room with a set of staff, from an audience's perspective,
well, really and truly, when it comes to getting reactions out of people or the audience rather, when it comes to cinema, the major thing I think management will look at,
yes,
or the crew, the cast, etc., they're going to want to look at playing on particular emotions to get those reactions, because strong emotions such as anger, such as love, those kind of things usually have an audience react in the appropriate way that you'd like,
yes,
based on how you portray them on screen.
They always say that the dynamic emotions will bring out the true talent in an actor, because I've seen a lot of movies, even in Korea, Japan, and even England, where many actors have a certain emotion that ties in to their personality, and it gives them more roles, more sequels. Their management team and companies, they want to put them out in different types of films, try them out for different genres, because how they portray their emotions, it works well for them. It's kind of like Jason Statham in Transporter.
Yeah.
There's a stoic personality about it, that monotone mood. He eventually landed roles for the Fast and Furious, and he pulled off his character very well. But there have been other movies that he didn't star in, like I think there was one called Crank.
Yes,
You saw that one?
yeah. Everybody's seen it. Everybody.
That was crazy. That was kind of out of character for me.
It was, but that being said, it was a fun movie.
It really wasn't. I mean, the ending was, anticlimactic, so to speak. As I said, different emotions tied to different characters. When they land different roles, they make it work. After all, they do rake in the money.
Yeah.
And that's the third point, the earnings. Now, I've seen a lot of reviews on the internet, and I saw where actors have raked in a good net worth. RIP to Chadwick Boseman, very, very talented actor. I heard that he did a movie 21 Bridges. He also starred in many other films in the past as well. He made 1.362 billion on Black Panther, and that was the most iconic movie that everyone speaks about because he played a major role in there. What do you think is the whole end result when they earn that money? Do you think that they have set a good record for themselves after that, or do you think that, oh, you know, this is just an everyday thing for an actor?
For me, that's just rewards. It's just desserts. For me, if you work for something, if you put out the effort, if you shoot for days, weeks, months, you know, you put in the effort to physically transform yourself for a role, learn your lines, all that kind of thing. If the movie is successful and you end up earning, you know, a lump sum for it, then I feel like that's exactly what you deserve to get.
That's true.
So for me, it's just, you know, if they're earning exorbitant amount of money based on how well the movie performed, that's what they should be getting.
But on the flip side of the coin now, in the entertainment industry in any country, there's always a celebrity's downfalls. Celebrities rise, celebrities fall, and so the same goes. When drama leaks out, scandals come out, many negative situations come up where they lose their temper and attack people. Ezra Miller attacked a bystander, and that complicated things for the Flash movie yet again. I think this might be the third or fourth time that film was on pushback. When these negative situations develop despite their successes, what is your reaction to that as a fan?
I mean, as a fan, for me, I try to separate the person they're portraying from the person that they are. So for me, if it's a case where, you know, like you said, the Ezra Miller thing.
Yes.
If Ezra Miller, in his own personal life, went out and he assaulted somebody, he assaulted a bystander. It was just regular old physical assault. I'm not going to try and let that paint the image of the film for me, because I'm there not just for Ezra Miller as the Flash, I'm there for the film, and there's a lot of things other than just the main actor that goes into the film. I feel like we should really kind of stop demonizing entire productions because of the shortfall of one person.
Yes, that's true.
So I kind of try and separate those two things, the actual actor, the role that they're playing, versus the person themselves, because let's face it, a lot of actors are probably shitty persons in real life.
There is Johnny Depp and Amber Heard on the news as of late. That is a perfect example. Many people demonetize the actress Amber Heard because of the court case that was released where she was abusing Johnny Depp. But if you separate their personal life from the movies, which was successfully Aquaman with Amber Heard and Pirates of the Caribbean franchise with Johnny Depp, yes, as a fan, that's all that you have come there for in cinemas, just to enjoy yourself. Rarely you hear a fan separate the personal life from the actor. That is the whole essence of it all. You don't want to focus on what's going on with the person, you just want to enjoy yourself. You want to be entertained, and that is a very important thing. I'm glad that I've got that opinion from you, Kim. I thank you very much for being on this episode today. And I do hope that when this short prologue is released, you can give your honest opinions on it.
No problem.
If it fails, then I need to know. That way I will fire the cameraman. I'll fire the actors and the actress that I worked so hard to get, and I will start from scratch once more. Okay? So I need everybody's opinion when it is also released, because the reactions are what I'm going for. So thank you very much for being on here today, and this has been episode 10 of Road to Phoenix documentary. This is Jerome Wilson, and this is Hakeem, and we are signing out.
Nah, dog, I can't do that on command. What you're asking me to do, I can't do in front of a camera. It's like,
So you can, but can't. Conditions apply.
I don't do those.
See locations for detail.
Oh?
Right. Watching so much commercially, I just automatically have CX and so for details. Like, I just can't take that thing.
Yeah, I'm done.
You hungry?
Get body paint and just like spray it on or paint it
Are you
on.
in agreement with stencil?
Oh, you never had a geometry set?
You never did art class with stencils?
Everybody knows what a stencil is, right?
Yeah,
You never did art class with stencil
you
paint?
want to take something and
What's
just
up,
like
what?
cut it in.
No.
Let me show you a basic concept.
You know when you have the
Listen,
letters of the
listen.
alphabet thing in the
art
geometry
class,
set?
you take cartridge paper, you cut out the shape of what you want.
Oh,
then
yeah,
you
that-
dab
that-
paint
oh,
over.
that.
That's the
So
easiest
like-
stencil that we're talking about.
Spray painting.
Or we just paint it, or just get regular paint.
over the stencil. Teacher.
I
I
bring.
am an English teacher, sir. I am an English teacher.
And I do worry about her English as well. You see, when she texts me, I have to be like, okay, I am assuming there should be a punctuation here.
What is this, roast Tiana Day or something?
Like Mr. Krabs, that's
Don't worry, I'm sure your paper is still. Moving right along.
This is why you should have autocorrect on her computer for when she do her papers.
Ouch. Low blow.
Wait, what?
The winning statement. In the last scene, final outfits to showcase a character's true personality. You're gonna have to go all out with that. So do you have an open back outfit like that?
You have an outfit that you know that you can get someone to also, anyone that does tailoring or sewing. That
Before
can,
December 26th.
you can just get one of those fancy like outfits.
No, I was just thinking that there could be a scene where my back is turned and I was just putting on a shirt or taking off a shirt.
Oh, like you haven't, you don't have any like, you don't have like.
The last scene, you have to go all out with a fashion design, so that's all I'm saying. Just saying, out
I
of
can
kind.
put it on my thigh.
That's good. That's good.
So like, what are you going to be wearing to be showing up there?
But for Eris, to give her credit, where do you want this slogan specifically? Because remember, each character has
Right here.
jurisdiction over themselves.
Like right up here, as on her chest.
Let her decide.
But
Let her decide.
I think so.
Are you
And then
sure?
I wear short skirt.
Are you sure? Alright, cool.
Wait, do I have to fight in the short skirt? Is that's the scene of the fight?
Not everybody fights.
She can get a good stabbing.
Because I don't fight in skirt. I fight
Is there a problem here?
Oh no.
Okay, good.
No,
My
no.
choice of words is good today.